Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Home Life Love. My name is Rachel. Today I wanted to share with you a collaboration video that I was invited to do with a group of beautiful ladies here on YouTube. Jackie Taylor is the person who originated this video collaboration, and it is all about favorite fall items. And so I am going to be sharing with you some of my favorite fall items. And when you are finished watching this video, I'm going to leave a link below so that you can watch all the rest of the ladies' videos on their favorite fall items as well. So I hope you keep watching, and I'll talk to you soon. So today I'm going to start off with something pretty much fun. I love coffee. I love to drink coffee. And I love pumpkin spice. Anything but pumpkin spice coffee I really do love, but it has to be done a particular way so that it is not overly pumpkin, because sometimes pumpkin spice can just be a little bit too much in your face. And then I have a very particular diet. I have to cut back on the amount of dairy and gluten, all kinds of things that I have to cut back on in my diet. And so I found some products that I really, really like. And if you have an issue with dairy and things like that in your system, I think you'll like these too. I have from Aldi the Gay Leah pumpkin spice whipped cream. That's what it is. It's a whipped cream topping. This is what it looks like. And this is a coconut-based whipped cream, and the coconut flavor definitely comes through with this. And so it's really, really yummy, because coconut just gives everything a really nutty kind of a taste that I really like. If you like coconut, this is something that you'll really like, because although it's not supposed to be like a coconut flavor thing, it is a coconut product, and the coconut definitely comes through. So this is something, I love coconut whipped cream, but this year I finally found something that's actually a little bit easier for my stomach, and my daughter can have it as well. So I'm really happy about that. The next thing I purchased this week in Aldi's was the Chevonni oat coffee creamer, and this is in pumpkin spice. This is a vegan product. It is plant-based, non-dairy, and this is a limited product. I did get this at Aldi's as well. This is really good. It's very gentle on your stomach, and if you have a lot of food aversions, this will be a good one for you. The taste is a little bit less intense than the whipped cream, because it doesn't have that coconut base, but it has the oat, and so it's more of a grounded flavor, but it is very good, and I think you would like this. I love this. I love coffee with pumpkin flavoring, so that's really, really a good plus for me. So while we're talking about coffee, I will show you one of my mugs. This is my favorite fall mug. In the past, I was purchasing a mug every single year, and just for the fall, I don't buy a spring or summer or winter mug necessarily, as much as I like to buy a fall mug. And this was one of my favorite mugs that I purchased. I just love this little fox and his hat and scarf. And if you fill him up with whipped cream, it just looks like he has a teeming, like a puffy hat, and it looks really cute. So I like it. Next, I am going to go to scents, and I have a room scent that I purchased from Bath & Body Works. This is actually a White Barn fragrance. It is called Rosewater Ivy, and I'm sure you're familiar with these. This is the room scent that I use in my closet, and I really like this. This is what I use in the colder weather, but in the summertime, I use Fresh Cut Lilies, but this is the one that I like that's available in the fall, and this has a little bit more of a less floral, high note floral effect than the Fresh Cut Lilies. The Fresh Cut Lilies is my all-time favorite scent, but this one is a really nice one for the fall time, because it's just not as, it doesn't have as much of a spring scent as much as the rose scent kind of brings it down mellow, but the rose scent is not very strong, and so I like it. Now, a fragrance that I tend to go to in the fall is from Victoria's Secret, and this fragrance is Victoria's Secret Paris. This was a blind buy for me. When I purchased this, I never smelled it, and I didn't hear anyone speak about it as much as I fell in love with the packaging, and it was on sale when I purchased it the first time, and so I just purchased it. And when I tried it, this does not smell like any of the other Victoria's Secret fragrances, in my opinion, because this almost smells like a men's cologne. It definitely smells like a men's cologne, but then it also smells very, very feminine. It almost smells, you know, sometimes women are referred to as being handsome, not because they look masculine, but because they just have a very powerful presence. That is kind of like what I get from this fragrance. This fragrance is just a very powerful fragrance, but then it's completely feminine. You look at it, it's very feminine, but at the same time, it does have a very powerful scent. And it, yes, it smells like men's cologne a bit. It has a very spicy, almost like a peppery scent, but then it has that softness that you expect from Victoria's Secret. And so it is a beautiful scent, and I love to wear this in the fall. Next, I will go to items of clothing and accessories, and I am wearing one of my favorite items to pull out in the fall, and that is this black turtleneck. I love this black turtleneck so much, and the story behind why I love this black turtleneck so much is growing up, I could not wear a turtleneck. And it was all because of the collar, the neck. I couldn't wear a turtleneck. If I wore a turtleneck, I would walk around like this because I just couldn't have anything pressing in on my neck. But when I found this turtleneck, I was so happy because the neck is extremely stretchy and soft. And so it's almost as if I don't feel it around my neck unless I'm thinking about it. I don't feel it around my neck. And so when it's cold outside and you want to be really warm and snuggly, this is the perfect turtleneck. I have tried for years to find another one of these, and I have not been able to, but I'm sure somebody else will make one. And that's not true. I did find another one, but the turtleneck was $200 and I believe $25. I found it online, but it was just so expensive, and it's a turtleneck. I'm not going to spend that much money on a turtleneck. But anyway, this is my favorite piece of clothing to bring out for the fall because it makes me feel really good. It makes me feel warm, secure, but then it doesn't make me feel hemmed in with the collar. So I'm wearing my favorite turtleneck. This is my favorite item of clothing. So I will go to my purses that are my favorites to pull out for fall. This purse that I'm going to show you was actually a bag that I purchased for back to school. So even though we do homeschooling, I like to have my things in a way that if I need to get up and maybe go someplace else to plan, which right now that's not going to happen. But I found a really cute coffee shop. My husband and I went one time before the quarantine happened, and it's so cute. And I had planned on going there to plan out our weekly schedule for school. And I wanted a really nice bag to have all of my items in. So I needed for the bag to be sturdy, needed it for it to be cute because I wanted it to be something that made me happy. And this is the bag that I got. And I'm not sure if I uploaded the video that I did sharing with you this bag and just the story behind this bag. This bag was sold out everywhere. It was sold out, and particularly the one with the rocket, but I really wanted the one with the rocket. So long story short, I really wanted this bag. They were able to send me a bag from a store that was not open at the time. But when I purchased it, they didn't know whether or not the bag was actually there because they didn't have eyes on it. And so I just took a chance and I purchased it. It came and I've been in love. And this is kind of like, this is the Coach version to the Neverfull. And it is I'll put the name of it across the screen. I'm drawing a blank right now. But it comes with a nice little pouch on the inside. This is great for putting your personal items in it so that it's not just open and rolling around in your bag. And then I have it adorned with these cute little cherry pom-poms that I purchased in Marshall's. And normally I do keep a charm on this bag, but when I store it, I do not keep the charm on it because I noticed that the side of the bag started to have a little bit of a bend that wasn't coming out, and so I stopped storing it with a charm on it. But this is my Field Tote 40. That's what it is. It's the Field Tote 40 rock it, and I love it. Next, I'm going to share with you my absolute favorite Coach purse that I own. And at one point, I was a little bit obsessed with Coach. But this purse right here was, I think, the thing that gave me the obsession. And I don't remember the exact name of this purse, but if I can get it, I will put it on the screen. But this is the purse that I'm talking about. I love it. I love to pull this out in the fall because it is huge. It is a very big bag. And the reason why I loved it so much was because it reminds me of the Louis Vuitton Speedy 35, because it's about the 35 size. I have a Louis Vuitton Speedy 35, and this is about the same size as that purse. And I love this bag so much because it takes such a beating and it stays looking so beautiful. It is time for me to give it a cleaning since I am going to be bringing it out. I went to the Coach store and I purchased the leather cleaner and the leather moisturizer. So I am going to be cleaning these, and I have some sneakers that I need to clean the leather with this. And then I have one more Coach purse that I will be cleaning. I will use this on another purse that I have. I have a Longchamp leather tote that I will be using this to clean it. I think I may make a video sharing how that happens because I've never used their cleaner, but I know that this bag definitely needs an overhaul of all of the leather on it, but I don't want to disturb it because I love this bag so much. I would think that this would be more worn. There is a little nick right here, but my children would always sit and just open and close this little flap right here. It's just the cutest little thing. I really like that. That's a small detail that I really like. It does have feet on the bottom, and this one does as well. It has feet on the bottom. But yes, those are my two favorite bags that I like to pull out for the fall, and they never disappoint. And the last thing I'll share with you is my cute little plant-filled reading corner. It is sitting right upstairs, sitting at my window, overlooking my garden that I really need to rake. But it is a beautiful little nook where I am just going to be doing all of my reading and my studying for the fall. It's a new area that I just put together because I wanted a little area for my personal reading. My goal is to get through to Revelation. I'm in Matthew now in my Bible reading. My goal is to get through to Revelation by this time next year. And I am doing a very in-depth study of the scriptures in the Gospels, so I know that it's going to take me quite some time, but that is my goal, and I am planning to succeed with that goal. And so I set up a little area that makes me really, really happy, and I think it's going to be great. So those are all my favorite fall items that I want to share with you today. Again, remember, this is a collaboration video, and I will post the link to all of the ladies joining in on this collaboration down below in the description box. I would love it if you were to share some of your favorite fall items, favorite fall foods down below so that everyone else can share in your favorites. And I will talk to you again soon, guys. Bye.